Hello everyone, I welcome you all to Sunya IS and today we are going to discuss our daily worksheet that is for the topic third of rocks and minerals. Alright friends, so this is the continuation of the worksheet discussion for the Prelims 2023 crash course as we are doing it for all the topics, all the lectures what we have taken. Okay friends, so this worksheet will be totally dependent on the topics which we have studied in our lectures in the prelims crash course lectures and whatever we have seen that how different elements they convert into minerals and then minerals they convert into rock system and all, and then what are the sedimentary rocks, what are the igneous rocks, what are the metamorphic rocks, all these things we had seen. Okay, examples of all of them, what rock cycle is, what type of rocks are are present on the crust, what type of rocks are present on the oceanic or continental crust, and all these things, and every different aspects whatever the topic has in it. Okay, so we are going to just look over to the questions related to these topics. Okay, let's look over the first question now. The first question, friends, in front of you is talking about that which of the following is a type of igneous rocks. So we are going to talk about the igneous rock over here. All right, now if you remember, then we had studied that what are igneous rocks. They are basically the rock system which are formed out of the magma, okay, and lava. Okay, so whatever rocks are formed by the cooling of magma and the lava. Magma is which is inside the earth, the protonic rock systems and all. Lava is when it comes outside the surface, okay, and it cools down, okay, and that rock system is formed, and that is the rock system which is formed by the lava rock. Okay, so these are the igneous rocks. Now igneous rocks are also known as the primary rocks, you know. All these things we have seen in our lecture. If we talk about the example of igneous rock, then we know that granite is one example. Then we have basaltic rock. Okay, basalt is one important. Then gabbro is an important example of igneous rocks. Then your volcanic breccia rock, tough rock. All these are example of pegmatite is also very good example. Okay, pegmatite. So these are examples of your igneous rocks. Sedimentary rocks also we had seen those rock system, okay, which are transported basically the uh, rocks or basically the agents, the denudation agents. They break up the rock system into different structures, and those structures or those fragments are then transported, okay, and they are deposited. When they are deposited, when they are transported and deposited, when they are deposited, so they are deposited into different layers with passage of time, okay, and these layers are then called as your sedimentary rock system. And in between these layers we had seen that how sediments are formed and all these things. What are the what can be different examples for sedimentary rocks? You know, sandstone, then your limestone, your shale, loess, halite. All these are example of sedimentary rocks, okay. And then the next rock system is your metamorphic rock. How these rocks are formed, what are the importance of these rocks, all these things we had seen. Examples here can be slate, okay, cyst, then your marble, quartzite. All these are example of your metamorphic rock. Now in this question, which one of the following is a type of igneous rocks? That is what is asked here. First we have here granite, okay, we have marble, then we have your shale, and then halite. Okay. Now these out of these rocks, we know that granite is a rock which is igneous rock system. Okay. All these are not igneous or marble. It is a metamorphic rock. Somewhat. So here correct option is option D. That is granite. Okay. Type of igneous rock. This is what is being asked. All right. Now let's look over to the next question. The next question on your screens, it says that which one of the following sedimentary rock is organically formed? Okay, friends. So it is asking about the sedimentary rock which is organically formed. क्या होता है sedimentary rock? We have just seen. Okay, sedimentary rock क्या है? It is basically formed by the consolidation of materials. Okay, which is derived from different sort of weathering. What can be those weathering? Those weathering are your mechanical weathering, okay, then your chemical weathering, and your organic weathering. Okay, how these weathering are different, what are the forms, we had all seen these things. Okay. So if we look over to some examples of mechanical weathering, then sandstone, then your limestone, shale, all these are example of mechanical weathering. Then if we look over to chemical weathering, तो chemical weathering में से there are examples like chert, okay, limestone, halite is an example. Okay, these are example of chemical weathering. Organic weathering में you have chalk, limestone, coal. Okay, all these are example of your organic weathering. Now, what is the question? The question is asked that which of the following rock is an organically formed? Okay. So if we look over to these options, these three are not organically formed. Okay, we had discussed about them over here. Chalk is basically, this is organically formed. So hai kya? What is chalk? It is basically a variety of limestone. Okay, it is basically a variety of limestone which is basically composing of calcium carbonate, CaCO3. All right. Basically, what happens is that these calcium carbonate, no, they are extracted from the shells of marine animals. Okay, and also from the calcium remains of marine algae. ठीक है, तो marine animals के shell से, all right, marine animals and your marine algae from the remains of calcium remains of marine algae and marine animals. These marine algae are also known as coccoliths. ठीक है, तो these are organically formed basically. So here the correct option would be option D, that is your chalk. Okay, all right, let's look over to the next question now. Next question says that which one of the following is not an igneous rock? We are being asked that which is not an igneous rock. Okay, all right, the first option over given over here is gneisses, then is your basalt, then granite is given, and then pumice. Now this pumice, it is nothing but the volcanic rock system. Okay, ये volcanic rock जो होता है ना उसको pumice भी कहते हैं. ठीक है, तो pumice volcanic rock, igneous rock, volcanoes, तो pumice तो नहीं होगा. Granite we had seen that your granite is also an igneous rock. ठीक है, sorry, granite, yeah, granite is also an igneous rock. Granite भी नहीं होगा. Then is your first option is your gneisses. Second is your basalt. So basalt को भी we had seen that that is also igneous rock. Okay, gabbro is also an igneous rock. ये तीन तो नहीं होंगे. Correct option is definitely genesis. Basically होता क्या है ना, this rock system, this this rock system, when it goes through heavy temperature, when it goes through very high temperature and pressure, okay, when it goes through very high temperature and pressure, then it converts into gneisses. When high temperature and pressure का मतलब क्या हो गया, मेटामॉर्फिज्म हुआ है इसमें, है ना. This is going through metamorphism, and that is the reason this gneisses, it is metamorphic rock. It is a metamorphic rock. It's not a igneous rock. So here correct option पूछ रहा है, not पूछ रहा है. The correct option would be your A, that is gneisses. Okay, this is your correct option. All right. Other examples, if you talk about sedimentary rocks, yeah, metamorphic rocks kabhi. Marble is a metamorphic rock. Quartz is a metamorphic rock. Slate is a metamorphic rock. Okay, so these are the metamorphic rocks. The correct option here is option A. Okay. Now let's look over the next question. Next question says that chemical weathering of rock is much greater in a place with. Okay, chemical weathering of rocks is much greater in a place with. This is what the option is about. First statement is saying cold and dry climate. देखो, cold and dry climate तो नहीं होगा. Cold climate तो नहीं हो सकता है because the reaction in cold climate goes down drastically. Now when chemical weathering is taking place, that in chemical weathering also, you need moisture. Okay, we need some moisture and some heat. Moisture is required because the reaction, say for example, carbon dioxide is getting reacted with H2O, and that then the carbonic acid is, carbonic acid is formed. Though it is weak, but water is required. Okay, heat, it acts as a catalyst. Okay, it expedites the process. Okay, it expedites the process of weathering. Okay, in chemical weathering also this is required. So first statement to nahi hoga. Second statement is hot and humid climate. Hot and humid climate, this can be the right option. Third is hot and dry climate. Again, dry climate. Dry climate mein chemical weathering will not be sustained, not at all. So C is not correct. Cold and humid climate. Again, cold. See, humid is okay, but cold climate. Cold climate mein the chemical weathering is very, very, very slow. Okay, that is why if you can find these rocks, the chemical weathered rocks, these rocks are basically found in tropical and subtropical regions. ओके, तो बहुत कोल्ड क्लाइमेट जहां होगा वहां पे दिस केमिकल वेदरिंग वोंट बी पॉसिबल. So D is also incorrect here. Correct option is here hot and humid climate. Okay, this is definitely correct over here. ठीक है, तो correct option is option B. All right, hot and humid climate. Easy question. So it was asked in one of the examination, but yes, question is definitely easy. Some easy questions also come in UPSC. Okay, so that's all right. I mean, these type of questions they can come over, no problem. Okay, now let's look over to the next question. Now, next question in front of in your screens. This is asking that which of the following are the two main constituents of granite? Now, this is again a very easy question, friends, because granite में ना we know option को eliminate करके यहाँ पे we can solve this question. First of all, granite में yes we have we have silica, that is for sure, and we don't have iron. We don't have iron, that is also for sure. So here first statement is given which is saying iron and silica. So this is incorrect. Second is iron and silver. Silver, you have never heard that granite में silver होगा. Neither you have heard that granite is a hematite ore. ठीक है, तो iron and silver both are eliminated. Silica and aluminium. This is the correct option over here. Okay, because the lava which is coming on, it has a lot of silica and aluminium in it, from which the granite is formed. Okay, iron oxide again is not correct, and potassium, no. Silica is definitely present over there. ठीक है. If you talk about this अगर granite के बारे में आप if you talk about granite, then basically it has silica. Okay, it has aluminium. Silica is the maximum, around 70%. Then it has potassium oxide. Okay, it has potassium oxide, but again potassium oxide is also very less. And then it has a very less, very very less iron, and lime is also present. Lime around 1% के आसपास है, iron around 2% के आसपास है. Potassium oxide is somewhat around 3%. Aluminum is somewhat around 10 to 12%, and silica it is around 75 to 80%. ठीक है, तो silica is present very much. And main constituents में अगर आप जाते हैं तो main constituents would be the one which is having the maximum content percentage. So silica is correct, and second is aluminium. ठीक है, this both constitutes at around 92% of the granite का main constituents जो होंगे. All right, so here the correct option is option C, that is silica and aluminium. All right, now let's look over to the next question. The next question says that which of the following statement is or are not correct? Friends, always be very cautious that whether it is asking about correct or not correct. ठीक है, तो यहाँ जैसे not correct पूछ रहा है. First statement is given that granite is composed mainly of quartz and feldspar. Is this correct? Definitely it is correct, the statement. ठीक है, granite क्या है? Granite is an igneous rocks. Okay, the grains, now it is an igneous rocks, and the grain of granites are, they are large grains of it. ठीक है, then uh, so if we have if we look over to this, okay, so Quartz and feldspar is what is, so it is basically, having quartz and feldspar, that is true. Some minor amounts of mica and other minerals are present, okay, but mainly quartz and feldspar is present over, okay. So quartz and feldspar, definitely it is correct, okay. So first statement is correct over here. Granite is composed mainly of quartz and feldspar, that's right. Second statement says that slate is a metamorphic rock that is created by the alteration of shale or mudstone. This is definitely right. ठीक है, slate is slate is a fine grained material. ठीक है, it is fine grained and it is a metamorphic rock. It is a metamorphic rock. That is also true. Okay, and it is created by the alteration of shale or mudstone. ठीक है, by a regional metamorphism. ठीक है, by regional metamorphism. All right. And what slate basically composes? It basically composes the clay minerals. Clay minerals होते हैं इसमें and some micas also. ठीक है. Some lot of quartz in slate. You can find also a lot of quartz are present. Okay. It is definitely basically this sedimentary rocks that is converted that's converted due to the metamorphism, and then what we have is the slates. Okay, so here second statement is also correct. Okay, both the statement are correct statement, but you have been asked which are not correct. So not correct तो कोई भी नहीं है, दोनों correct है. The correct option would be option D, that is neither one nor two. All right, chalo, next question. Next question says that which of the following with regards to rocks is or are correct. ठीक है, तो you have been asked that according to these rocks which are given, which is the statement is correct over here. First is igneous rock, solidified from magma and lava. Definitely it is correct statement. Second statement is sedimentary rocks formed out of existing rocks undergoing recrystallization. And third is metamorphic rocks, that the result of deposition of fragments of rocky rocks by igneous process, exogenous process. Sorry. Okay, so these are the two statements which are given to you. Second statement का जो explanation है ना, वो basically metamorphic rock का है, and metamorphic rock का जो explanation दिया हुआ है ना, that is basically a sedimentary rock. Okay, so sedimentary rock क्या है? It results because of the deposition of fragments of rocks by exogenous process. ठीक है, it's not metamorphic rock. So these two statements are incorrect over here. All right. So if you are asked about it, which is correct over here, so correct answer using correct below, that is one only would be correct. Correct is option is one. Igneous rocks का explanation दिया है, that is only right. Okay. Rest two are interchanged. These are incorrect statements. The correct option here is option one. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. Next question says that which of the following statements with regard to the sedimentary rock system is or are correct. ठीक है, तो here you are asked about the sedimentary rock. Okay, let's look at the statements now. First statement says that they are formed by the complex process of lithification. Okay, and second is the layers of deposits retain their characteristics even after lithification. Okay, so friends, पहले तो ये बताइए कि lithification basically है क्या? Lithification में देखो what happens is the rock system, any rock system, whether that is igneous rock or sedimentary rock or metamorphic rock, any rock system, okay, it is exposed to the denudational agents. ठीक है, denudational agents जो है wind, your water, your weathering agents and all. ठीक है, and they are basically because they are exposed, they are broken into small fragments. Okay, they are broken into small fragments. ठीक है, these fragments which are broken, they are not transported. Okay, they are transported, and when they are transported through through several agents, and then after transportation they get deposited. Okay, when they get deposited, then because of several processes, okay, they turn into a rock system through lot of pressure, lot of temperature and other changes. This whole process from yahan se yahan tak, this process is basically known as your lithification. All right. The first statement which is given over here, okay, this is definitely correct statement. Okay, that they are formed by the complex process of lithification. Okay, the sedimentary rocks, and there are several rock system in the sedimentary rock system. कुछ बहुत तरीके के rock system or the layers can be found in sedimentary rock system. Even fossils are also found in sedimentary rocks only. Okay, एक rock system, एक deposition यहाँ हुआ. After this deposition, then some fossils they got deposited over here. Say for example, ठीक है. उसके बाद में some plants and animals and trees they got dead and they got deposited in this layer. उसके बाद में फिर एक deposition हुआ, फिर दूसरी layer form होगी. Okay, such different layers with changing time are formed. ठीक है, so this is how the sedimentary rock systems are formed, and this process by the formation जिससे हो रहा है lithification की वजह से. So this first statement is definitely correct over here. Okay, what is the second statement? The layers of deposit retain their characteristics even after the lithification. Okay, see, in many sedimentary rocks, it can be said that yes, the layers they retain their characteristics after the even after lithification, and that is the reason we see different sort of layers which have the same characteristics as the previous rock system. ठीक है, तो different layers, एक sedimentary ये layer 1 है, ये layer 2 है, ये layer 3 है. So these all three layers would be having different characteristics. ठीक है, and they retain their characteristics even after lithification process also. Yes, if this igneous sedimentary rock system it is changing into metamorphic, if it is changing into metamorphic rock system या metamorphism होता है ना, तब many a times it is seen that the layers they change their characteristics if metamorphism is taking place. All right. So according to this question, if we go by this question, yes, definitely first statement and second statement both are correct over here. And what's the question which is asked? The correct answer using the codes given below. So with the codes, we can find that option C is the correct option. That is both 1 and 2 is right. All right. All right. So thank you, friends, for the session. And these were some of the questions which have been asked somewhere in earlier examinations. Not UPSC though, but yes, in some state examinations and some other examinations which are conducted by UPSC. So thank you, friends, and this was all for the topic. And in the next worksheet, we would be moving and we will be looking towards some new questions which are from the new topic, from the topic number 4. So till that time, be happy and study hard. And if you have any questions, please drop it on the comment box, and we will be definitely very eager to help you out. Okay, so thank you, friends, and have a nice day.